Okay, looks like we're starting here. In this broadcast today, I want to talk about and show you some new developments here, but I don't know if you've ever seen that movie Donnie Darko. It's a pretty strange movie, a lot of symbolism in there. It was pretty mind-bending, the concept of parallel universes, kind of like this Groundhog Day thing where it was kind of in this time loop and this weird rabbit looking thing, that rabbit symbolism came to visit him and told him that the world was going to end in 28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, and 12 seconds. Now, this was put out today by Shaking My Head Productions. I have the link in the description below. But he put together, went on this timeanddate.com. And instead of 28 days, he put 28 years, 6 months, 42 weeks, and 12 days from October 2nd, 1998. 1988, you see this 88 symbolism. I'm going to play this video for you here in a minute, but Trump is 88 in simple gematria. Back to the Future, 88 miles per hour to time travel, jump through. So the date, the end date from this 10/2/88 lands on 2/2/2008. So you got the 222 symbolism. I don't know if you see that number a lot, but many people are. I have been. A piano has 88 keys. There are 88 official constellations. Here's a video to Freemasons and the secret number 88. And then there's a 88 9/11 connection in movies and TV. So I'm not saying the world is going to end on this day, but this date coincides. I'm not saying it's not either, but this date coincides with, as you can see over here, Allison Co., the event altering timelines in quantum. Now, people in this QHHT, which is quantum healing hypnosis therapy, developed by Dolores Cannon, many of them are saying that there's this event that is coming to this realm. And some people explain it as like this wave of love or light that is going to be inescapable. It's going to be a bright, blinding light that is going to carry with it like higher dimensional codes of love and truth, and all things are going to be revealed. So the revelation, there's a lot of Bible prophecies about right now. And I'm sure if you're watching this video, you're probably feeling it. Something, a disturbance in the force, you might say. So then we have the 2008, the 222 Groundhog Day. Now, I don't know if you've seen that movie, Groundhog Day, with that guy's name from Caddyshack. I can't think of it right now. But he had to keep reliving the same day over and over again. Years ago, I experienced that on a psychedelic trip where I had to relive this life over and over for all eternity. And this voice said that nothing I did could I escape that cycle of reliving this life. It was pretty hellish, but I'm sure that was just my psyche, subconscious, playing tricks on me to push me over the edge, I will say. So I'm going to play this video for you. It's just 5.5 minutes. It's well worth checking out here. So let's roll it. Frank. Some symbolism to that too. 1988. Finis Temporis. temporary finish, the finish of the temporary realm, the illusion, the simulation.
42 minutes, 12 seconds. That is what the world has. I want to confront the United States, make sure we never get
Bush, Daddy Bush there, 88 elections. 88 again, 120 or 724. Donald Trump, 88.
Principles of time travel, that's like portable. That's what we just most likely in space. Like the DeLorean.
The DeLorean.
Oh, I love that the way they shot it. It's so like futuristic. 12 seconds.
Out of time. Time is out. End of time. Time itself is ending. The sine wave, the simulation, rise and fall. Trump. Gematria equals 88. Each letter is a different number. Text Trump to 88022. That was an accident. Make America great again. 88 16 7 7 16 88 11 8. There we go. The double helix, the infinity, eternity, 88, eternal, time. January 19, 119. Release date.
Basic principles of time travel.
Can't make this up.
That's what we just like the Lord.
See that slinky around his neck, the spiral, the movement.
It's so futuristic.
Triumph. Remember that band Triumph? Trump. Triumph is to Trump. Trump card. Look at that crazy look.
6 hours, 42 minutes,
Sorry.
12 seconds. That is what the world has. Six hours, 42 minutes, 12 seconds. That is what the world has. I want to confront the United States, make sure we never get what's up, my friend Calic and I here. And in a moment, I'm going to step into my office here at my home and pull out my computer and show you exactly, how it is that I went from barely scraping by working in a coffee shop to creating a life that I love, that revolves around the things that I'm passionate about. Before we get into that, though, can I just be perfectly honest with you? Anyone who tells you that wealth accumulation is easy, well, they're flat out lying to you. There's millionaires running around the internet talking about how they have a system that you can duplicate, and really what they're doing is selling a pipe dream. And anyone who flashes their Lamborghini and fancy cars with every chance that they get, while also saying that those things aren't important to them, well, they're full of you-know-what. You see, what these people are doing is attempting to prey on our most primitive desire, the desire for life to be easy. But the fact of the matter is that life, love, health, wealth, these things were never designed to be easy, because you're not here for easy. Instead, you're here to grow, learn, and be challenged so that you can become everything that you're capable of becoming. I like the way that Tony Robbins says it best. He says, if you want the key to happiness, I can sum it up for you in one word: progress. You see, there are no shortcuts, because whatever we earn in life, it will always be related to two things: the skills that we have and the demand for those skills in the marketplace. And that's the good news, because it means that in any area of your life where you're not completely fulfilled, well, you're probably just a few simple to understand skills away from having exactly
Sorry about that.
Desire. Now,
I had to step away for a minute. Let's see what we got here. So the 222 again, the Groundhog Day. This whole concept of a parallel universe or time looping. And then I always felt, this haunting thing about the song Mad World from Donnie Darko. Let's check this out for a minute.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere,
Waking up into the light.
going nowhere. The tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had.
Dreams in which he's dying.
Hard to tell you.
You only die in the dream. There is no death in reality.
In circles, it's a very, very bad.
There's the black box of Saturn. There's a rainbow bridge of eternity through the heart center.
Happy birthday, happy birthday. Every child should sit and listen, sit and listen.
Mr. Rabbit followed the right rabbit.
Very nervous, no one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson.
Graham Greene.
Cried through me,
Gigi.
cried.
Good
I
guy.
find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take.
The dog, the axe, and
Run in circles, it's a very, very bad.
It's a mad world, like an Alice in Wonderland. You have to be mad to come here. You have to be crazy to come here. It's craziness, it's madness in this world. Yeah, there you go. If that didn't depress you, I don't know what will. So a lot of this symbolism coming out is having to do with preparing to leap into a parallel universe. The Mandela effect is showing that the past, the creation mother, King Arthur, Merlin, Archangel Michael, and the star elders, through a Luna Joy received on 9/11. There you go. 2016, calling to release the message in January 2008. So I'll put this article in the link below. There is a giant energy in the sea starting to build, and they have been aware of it. This is why we came here and why we will return again and again until the work is done. There we go. That in Buddhism, they call that the wheel of Dharma, the reincarnation wheel, the archonic wheel, the archonic time loop of the matrix that we are trapped in. Merlin is saying that the reason we are getting so tired is because we are getting stretched. The stretching process is really hard work because we are used to a certain container, and that container is getting stretched, which is the mind. The mind is getting stretched, which is affecting the body, which is affecting the soul. When it's get stretched, we get tired because it is really hard work. I think everybody on the planet is getting stretched these days. And a lot of people are having trouble with their sleep cycles. They're waking up in the middle of the night, can't get back to sleep, can't get to sleep. And then also waking up feeling tired because of all the work we're doing on the other side, in the other realms, in the higher dimensions. They say that we have been chosen. It is not said in an egotistical way. We are not to go home with the attitude that you are special or better. It is just that they want to honor the fact you have hit some strong energy and you are containing it. They want to stretch you more. There is more to come. You need to give them permission to stretch you, as they can never do anything against your will, because we're in a free will realm. This is an unbendable code of light with all light workers, masters, divine ancient ones. Everything that they offer is never to be done against your will or your divine purpose. All you have to do is be open, responsive, and give your permission. Now, the divine creative feminine presence is coming to us from the center of all that is, which is the center of your being, the center of your universe, which is the center of your physical body, which is the center of the universe. She is showering us with beautiful white golden light, covering us with a golden powder. We have seen similar things like this, like receiving silver robes or cloaks. This is more like a powder that resembles golden milk light and is going to do some upgrades with our DNA. The stretching is going to come, but they say that for most of us, we have hit the hardest part already, so it might be easier from this point on. I sure hope it is, because we have had the courage to work these ley lines in what appears to be one of the toughest eclipse windows that we have seen in a while. That is according to what people are saying back home, yet there we are standing here in harmony and walking the lines. Merlin is very grateful that we are doing this work. He is going to help us with our energy levels so we can continue. He has given us a cloak and a staff. This cloak is woven with some kind of ancient alchemy, and I'm sure the understanding of this will unpack as we go on. The staff is to keep us steady on the path. Arthur has given us a vision of the earth, a way of being, a way of living on land that supports all human beings and every living thing. It goes beyond anything we have understood to date. He has given us a little bit of his vision, if you want to allow this vision into your heart. I'm getting that a calling at a parallel universe is as close as we're going to get. We may have begun feeling this in 2012 when we wanted to leap off the cliff. We, of course, have stopped ourselves. Well, most of us did. But the energy was that strong. In our current times, there has been pretty profound homesickness. Maybe it is because we are getting really close to being able to leaping. Clues to getting close to leap would be like being a hermit, appearing to waste a lot of energy and time, boredom, isolation, and binging on various things. All of these characteristics are because we are getting very close to reaching that alternate universe. It is important that we hold back our energy until it is the right time to leap. Quantum leap in time and space. So if you've been feeling bad about yourself because you haven't been doing your spiritual work as before, and you have been chowing down on pints of Ben and Jerry's, binging on TV, it is probably because you're getting really close and you need to pull the reins back a bit. It is now time. If you pull a bow back partway, your air will not go that far. You're going to get to where you want to go. You need to be patient and pull the bow all the way back. So this is all about the leap into the paradisical parallel universe, the universe that is paradise, the simulation that is like heaven, that is Eden, Valhalla, Shambhala, whatever. All ancient cultures had a name for this, the universe of paradise. The Garden of Eden, for one, is big. We call it the Namo Amida Butsu, the Buddha of infinite light and light, that called the Pure Land. The Pure Land in Shin Buddhism, Shinran. I trained in that years ago. They believe that if you recite the Nembutsu enough times or at death, you will be taken to this pure land, this pure awareness, where the streets are paved with lapis lazuli and golden towers and crystal structures, where you are guaranteed an awakening and enlightenment. Oh, the Great Mother that has been with us from the beginning of this day is saying that they have already prepared an alternate reality. The reality has been spoken of in the Bible. Remember the passage regarding, I will build many mansions, the new heaven and the new earth. Okay, it is getting wild out there. My heart is racing. I'm thinking Jesus is wild and no one is going to believe this, and my credibility will be ruined. So to recap what I think is happening here, Arthur, before he was known as Arthur, is sharing his vision of a new heaven and earth that is paradisical, parallel universe from which we originally came. In heaven, they would build many mansions for us. So then light bulb goes on. It is not a big house like I thought when I was a child. This is heaven, and heaven is homeland to which we will return. And now we are pulling the bow back, our spiritual powers. And when it is time, this reality just leaps over to the alternate reality. Those reading can take a breath, because I really need to right now. So take a deep breath, let it out. The star elders have been showing me this in various forms for decades, so I now realize that this is not new information, but I'm just getting it at a deeper level. What the star elders have shown me is that we will wake up one morning and we will be there. We will have a very bizarre feeling that we were somewhere else before, and we won't remember where that was. Much will be and look the same, but the ideals and the vision that we have had for heaven and earth will be in place. A few people will remember a bit more from where we came from, this current world, how fickle it is. These few people will become storytellers, and they will tell the stories of an odd old world that we came from a long time ago. I think I will be one of those storytellers. And everybody is going to think I'm crazy telling these old stories. I'm probably doing it already. This new reality is what Arthur wanted to create in the first place, and it is where he came from. While he waits like we do, he is acting as a counterbalance to balance the weight of this dimension. After that leap, the balance will not be needed. We are light warriors, and we came here to get the job done. We are doing it even though we feel like right now that we might be failing. We are doing it. We have to hold on to this fact. The job is getting done and right on time, but we are just holding our bow for the right shot, the right leap. That is all. Just by being here, we are weaving this paradisical parallel universe into this one, and we're going to merge it with the new world. Back in 2016, a message was received containing the light activity of removing the old world templates from us and humanity. This was done in a private ceremony with others, so I did not want to post the message out of respect. And today we receive a new template, a magical dragon's egg to fill the empty space. The star elders, there was a slip of the tongue. Star elders said that we could have an empty space and that we would fill it up with something new. So this is why we came to Tittengel today, but between the two eclipses, and we will return. So she knew that there was going to be a global upset in November of 2017. The star is going to upset the apple cart, which is the catalyst for change. They also said by 2017, passion would be reignited and was going to be clearer. We would start getting our purpose back, start feeling our flow, and start to get clear about what we were supposed to do next. So there you have it. Many shifts going on. Seen a lot of paradigm shifts with the Mandela effect, this flat earth movement, this ET disclosure. Many people coming out talking about how the ETs are not coming from other planets. They're interdimensional beings, kind of like that rabbit being. He was almost like in a spacesuit in Donnie Darko. Hollywood likes to reveal some of these things. Hollyweird. About what's going on in this matrix, in this realm. I mean, the matrix was revolutionary. Woke a lot of people up to the simulation that we're living in, this holographic universe. Like that. So I'm going to end this broadcast here. I have to hit the road. So thanks for checking this out. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or comments about this video, or you see any other symbolism in some of these movies, Donnie Darko, Groundhog Day, Truman Show, you know, Matrix. Be sure to subscribe to my channel too, and if you can, I have some donation links for cryptocurrencies and that, and a couple links in the description below to some of these things I discussed in this video. But other than that, if you enjoy this, give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.